Not all chest exercises are created equal.
No, unacceptable.
Some are great and some are absolute garbage. I made a list of chest exercises and put them into a 6-tier tier list. F tier is Needle King approved. D tier is barely a pump. C tier is Benchwarmers. B tier is plenty of work left.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
A tier is Chest Day Killer, and S tier is Armored Plate. First exercise on Needle King approved is the plate press. The plate press is awkward, useless, and very hard to progress. And if you do the standing variation, it's literally a shoulder exercise, not a chest one. The next one is a Noel Denzel version. Sorry. Although Noel Denzel is one of the GOATs, this chest exercise he made was pretty dumb. Lastly, we have the Dumbbell crossbody raise. I'm not sure why this one's very popular. It's much more of a shoulder exercise at a very inconvenient angle. First up on a barely a pump tier, we have the Guillotine press barbell version. This one, in my opinion, is kind of just pointlessly risky. It will target your upper chest slightly more, but if you drop it, you're literally going to break your neck. Next up is a dumbbell pullover. This one doesn't only target the chest on its own. It will target the chest a little bit, but it'll also bring in the triceps and lats a lot, to the point you won't get much chest work done. Lastly, on a barely a pump tier, you have the hex press. The hex press is much more of a triceps exercise, and it's kind of just inconvenient for the chest.
Killing your gains, killing your gains, killing your gains, and killing your gains.
First up on a benchwarmers tier, you have the dumbbell guillotine press. This one's a bit better than the barbell version, although it is kind of pointlessly risky as it could also hurt your shoulder, but at the same time it will target the upper chest slightly more. Next up, we have pretty much every single variation of the decline bench press, whether it be barbell, dumbbell, or Smith machine. Not only is it awkward to set up, especially for the dumbbell variation, your lower chest doesn't really need any isolation, so in the end, it's kind of pointless. Next up, we have the upward facing / upper chest cable crossover. It's good that it's targeting the upper chest, however, it's too awkward to set up to put any higher. Next is the incline push-up, which targets lower chest. Ignoring the obvious, it doesn't really need any isolation. It struggles to get any progressive overload, as if you put weight on your back, it'll just fall down. And then lastly, on the benchwarmers tier, we have the diamond push-up. It's much more of a tricep exercise anyway.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
First up on a plenty of work left tier, we have the chest press machine. This one's actually pretty good. The only issue is progressive overload, as once you max out the machine, there's nothing you can really do. Next up is a good old-fashioned push-up. The push-up is actually really good, but it suffers from progressive overload issues, as once you get decently strong, you can do way too many push-ups. If you try and add weight, it becomes really awkward. Next is a decline push-up, which is also pretty good. However, it runs into the same issues as a normal push-up. Progressive overload, pretty much, as it becomes really hard to progressively overload once you become decently strong. Next up is the wide push-up. The wide push-up's range of motion is a little bit too small for my taste, but overall it's still pretty good. However, it does suffer from the same issues as a normal push-up, that being progressive overload. Now last one for this tier, you have the ISO chest press. This one, like the other ones, is actually pretty good. However, the main issue with it is mostly just as a slightly awkward angle. First up for A tier, we have the dumbbell chest fly. The dumbbell chest fly is actually great. The only thing knocking it down from S tier is the fact that there's no tension on the chest at the top. Next up is the Pec Dec. The Pec Dec is also great. However, much like the chest press, there's no tension when your arms are next to each other, which is why it's just barely knocked down from S tier. Next up is the forward facing / middle chest cable crossover. This one is great. Although your middle chest won't need as much isolation as the upper chest, it's still pretty great. And then lastly for this tier is a deficit push-up. The deficit push-up, in my opinion, is the best type of push-up. As one, it has the best stretch on the chest, and two, it simply feels the best. The only thing knocking it down from S tier starting at the armored plate tier, we have pretty much every single flat press, whether it be dumbbell, Smith, or barbell. These can be progressively overloaded pretty much forever and will completely obliterate your chest. Next up, we have pretty much every single incline variation, whether it be dumbbell, barbell, or Smith machine. This one's actually even better than the flat in my opinion, as it targets upper chest. And then ending off the armored plate tier, downward facing cable crossover. This one just feels great, as well as it'll target the entire chest, although it does have a slight emphasis on the lower chest. If I had to pick a personal favorite from all of these, it'd probably be the dumbbell incline press, because 1, it's just fun, and 2, it works very well. And that's pretty much it. Did you agree? Tell me in the comments. That's honestly kind of it. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and see ya.
Check out my new favorite channel. It is so good. Oh my god. Look at it.